you know, it highlighted a lot of weaknesses within teams. It's also highlighted a lot of strength within every single team we watch. And I mean, share the Coppa Italiano semi-final between Inter Milan and the AC Milan. We remember Madrid game this one. But me share lineup needing any the approach of Inter Milan team no for the Coppa Italia game against AC Milan. Fancy and your mom you know me hui. One, there was a little bit of arrogance in the starting lineup of Simone Inzaghi. Number two, me say the in-game management at some point, you know, I'm one. Menimso Oma lusu to Bologna. Ama masabe lusu to AC Milan. Now, who quest to say what's a Champions League, you know, obo homo de na ultimi uramu ekobo the final.
101.3.
And at the same time, no league, you know, I also want wakonya say also obo homo de na woje. I would say Inter Milan supporters will forgive you. Say Bia want me and remu to the final of the Coppa Italia. But I don't think they can forgive you. Say unji league no and now we need the Champions League. Baby Inter Milan sujine ombetima ko season way trophyless.
Yes.
Baby omujina sisi ya no. Ombetima ko trophyless because see no more Coppa Italia ne ko. Within the two-legged affair against Barcelona in the Champions League, a bit more Daniama, on bit more Frimuse Kukro, Nano Soteko. League no so no, Omuni Napoli no the same points, Meboa. On bit me could draw one game, and you lose so. Over draw one game. After league ni be Frumusa, Neko. Iti Omo sa position na, Omudina se na, so Oman to 2 Omunioma year. Fancy, they could find themselves going trophyless. But is this team tired? Do they have enough squad depth to manage the issues? And our injury situations in a fancy. I don't think they have a bad squad, not a bad first 11.
Said there be a Mike cannot say comparatively or more squad depth will be
solid
Europe. Because apart from a goalkeeping department, I can say Jan so many who are Abia don't know better than a quality.
Martinez not them when yeah. But me have backline na Jan Bisek. And na on Stefan Diverge, I don't money Bastoni boy. Damien, any Dimarco, wing backs, Aslani, Barella, Emu Fifi ho. Marcus Rame pra one chain. But enwa game no, yenya Lautaro Martinez, any Meditaremi. So almost started the amomo. But if there's one thing that AC Milan will be very happy about, and say one off games in the games or money Inter Milan about this season, and I'm finding ways to beat them. But I'm not the other no strong because I've seen an AC Milan team go with 4 back against Inter Milan. But this match they decided to go with a 3-back system. Where Fikayo Tomori ni Pavlovic mu then the wing backs now and no more use one guy being Alex Jimenez. Solid game against Enra Dimarco.
Madrid.
Solid performance. Top game. Wow. And I'm sure Sergio Conceição will sit down and think about it. Say, now me me about 3 back he be aba because league aye boy. Omo mu di animu mienu na about 3 back. Omo me no play top 4 about 3 back. Na see akwa na bi asesa because Bologna goes to the 3 back at some point in time. Napoli goes to the 3 back. Inter Milan goes with the 3 back. Juventus switch between 4 back and 3 back. Even when they started the season in Crown under Thiago Motta, now more of a 3 back. I go to Dubai and on Sakakra. It was clear between Pepe, but I think the hunger and everything that was there was quite different between the two teams. Because saying AC Milan, baby, the season is over. The only route to Europe is to make sure somebody imagine the Coppa Italia. The hunger and the desire was also there for them to deliver the results. But me assure say Barcelona for no which you cannot begrudge them because they strongly believe say they found a weakness to this particular Inter Milan team. But in as much as you found a weakness to this particular Inter Milan team, Safa show team say ye ko boss a game na Francesco Acerbi mu na bebo Benjamin Pavard mu na bebo Hakan Çalhanoğlu mu na bete.
I feel na Inzaghi war Barca game in mind.
Oh, what that game in mind so well.
Manager mass na for attention ko so.
Barcelona so any so
league no won't manage.
Barcelona so any war etwa mienu.
Yeah.
Copa del Rey final and Inter Milan game ni. It is players almost so dey omo ball. Mallorca game no. It is no so be abe wide so almost so ye bibi almost so prepare almost self going into these particular games. Fancy baby I during this season, you know, your squad depth will speak a lot. How mentally you be prepared for some of these games, you know, will speak a lot for you. But I think say Inter Milan enwa almost supporters ni bedwa kaka but me so bedwa burusu bebre because omunim say assignment kese and a domanim. And I know Marcus Thuram as I say stepping on the grass against Roma, he might be on the bench. Then Obabenya Dumfries so started stepping on the grass against Roma also to target so on so betimi opportunity no wetimi aba but omo time no bobo so and it's actually not going to favor them and they will need to do another squad rotation on Sunday because now also mo game no on Saturday against AS Roma but Saturday na yie ne be koso iti omo ntimi mo sa game no omo de ko Sunday 1 p.m. awia 1 p.m. na abebo no o Barcelona bo Tuesday nwumre iti eno so betimi akoye squad rotation hu nsensem ama eno so akofa another issue dia ba eno so no koye mistake na to fa ho a Napoli ba be san wo ho Napoli sign one as a league in na and Napoli equal because say Napoli no about 1 game a week over 2 or 3 games within 1 week which say I was very careful within the approach but I believe say this is a team no about the Champions League final no in the last 2 or 3 seasons fancy players don't say every team anymore uyi Andrew Onana ya so man ababeshem uyi Romelu Lukaku e Marcus Thuram na ababede ababeshem there's still Hakan Çalhanoğlu there's still Nicolo Barella these guys they've tasted the final of the Champions League Rodri and a pro omo de omo koto baby want timi amwa amani omanko yamfama Inter Milan but they've been there they know what it means to play in the final and baby omo jina say ni omo project no ma no fancy enye Copa Italia asem baby Inter Milan project na they will need to win the Champions League because over transfer market the caliber of players they are buying now when the potential asem when quality players say be omo contract and now experienced players omo to complementing the young players within the team it the expectation is totally different from many of the teams na ka Champions League in fancy Barcelona won the Champions League na obi amu because omo say team no omo dey ba na young omo say boys na Barcelona team ni young it is omo anya obi amu obi anya omo hwe se PSG ya ni Champions League na kasa na be kasa ba enko ba bia because baby esi no any players na ekuta Paris Saint-Germain omo kura hu ni say Champions League no be je benye sesei ba woni tomu na fa ma omo maje Arsenal so baby ogina say wani a dada na amanfo beka say Arsenal team we dey omo Champions League to kwanta amapai ateta team no so na fi no mo match ahead because last season so bo quarter final not this season no obo the semi final it means say we making a step ahead of it which is very good Wakosha Madrid home and away so the results will be very positive for them but for Inter Milan the expectation is different. So among the last 4 no mokobo the Champions League semi final Inter Milan expectation in the blue be there so because 1 they've been in the final before 2 the quality of players that they have and no more pressure na dey e koso it am other teams ni nyina I relax and Simone Inzaghi make or break for him because Coppa Italia no all last you now oje normal trophy now waba Inter League meboa Scudetto netrem now you need to also upgrade yourself to the European standard. That is where you need to announce yourself. Top Italian coaches, they announce themselves to the champion. They announce themselves at that particular stage. And that is where Simone Inzaghi will need to find himself.
Wontumi.
Mikel Arteta say wa beba stadium bia na me adoma Tuesday. No ba fashion park for mood.
Support.
This is the biggest moment in Arsenal season. Moment bia ni hobi. Moment na nie. Enye league na. League na Sunday Liverpool wrap it up. Sunday Liverpool be rapid league near more home kra uni aso ba ko preserve players because Thursday also one big game also go for the season mate so ni mate Postecoglou
but
also what the biggest game also go because also second season bi obeko team bia no je dey it only bodo it Liverpool will seal the league na me adoma Sunday
either draw or win.
Or they will seal it. Me ha o kra seal in term kra. I cry more 15 minutes if you cry no seal league no. Iti Arsenal focus no ne baby omugina sese nyina be the Champions League. Mikel Arteta did the Champions League the mass now. Me sure so the league obenya history crampa chen said obey Champions League no. Because there is a story about the league. Uji League man Arsenal said then yeah, you'll be remembered among the greats. Oh my league Arsenal, but I don't think forever eternal. They said they are saving the unbeaten league title. Fancy in the English Premier League, 4-pit Obiaebi, 3-pit Obiaebi, 100 points Obiaebi, 90 points Obiaebi. But at their basin among all the top coaches that have come into the Premier League, Wontumi is to win the Premier League unbeaten. And it makes Arsenal special in that sense. When it comes to the league. So you can win the league for Arsenal, but every league, you will lose one match, you will lose 2 matches. But among the greats, you know, you will be there. So what the league need be that. But the eternal kind of position they will give to you, you know, there will be a little bit something there. But all the Champions League now, eternally, you will be remembered as the first coach who won Arsenal their first Champions League in their history. One person we hear the year Real Madrid nibi. Or the Emirates against PSG, and they will need their fans because one, they are missing some key players, especially Thomas Partey, which is really going to be a big mess for them. Momo hiding behind the thing say, oh, Webabo, yes, agreed, but it's a big mess. And now our Arsenal and Crystal Palace need to will bear witness the importance of Thomas Partey, the calmness he brings in the team. And the quality he offers in that particular middle of the park, no, I don't think most of these players can do that. So you miss him. So you need the crowd to step up for you. This is how you psych up big Champions League nights. I didn't tell you, no. It is not about arrogance. It's not about bragging. He's only setting up the momentum.
Against Madrid
and the atmosphere
and on the night. No more euphoria.
And me can say, Obi Nashe Madrid and the GDN Champions League no beje.
Yes.
Because Obi about Champions League, the target in Ania said there be team obeti the Real Madrid. Team obeti the Real Madrid. So the moment you are able to eliminate Real Madrid, there's a different kind of feeling that it comes with, and expectations that it comes with. But I believe Mikel Arteta has set the right tone at the tone at the Arsenal for going into the Champions League game. And I think it's a Sunday no better rehearsals, or better relax it, or better going into the Tuesday game. Spanish La Liga never call to the latter part of the game between Real Madrid and Barcelona to decide who is going to win the league. Barcelona besha Valladolid, Real Madrid besha Celta Vigo.
That's simple.
And yeah, that's simple. It will be decided. Also, El Clasico League match number one.
Okay.
Because also Barcelona, Copa del Rey final we are now. Barcelona ever come the Champions League, but we are in the middle of it, or Valladolid ball. Above Valladolid, we are Real Madrid Super Bowl, Celta Vigo within that same period. But in this particular case, you know, Real Madrid no ewo ahoto kakra because also Barcelona come Champions League more full week to rest and relax, even after the Copa del Rey, you know, just to prepare themselves for that. And I think the La Liga is giving us a taste of the level of competence Real Madrid and Barcelona actually this season. Even with Atletico Madrid, also your money but I think it will be decided on the day.
El
Clasico, no. It is 2 El Clasicos ahead of us, being the decisive stage of both teams their seasons. Barcelona will hope so be treble. Real Madrid was say Barcelona party. So be treble about double no so na be say Real Madrid momentum there be your Clasico bi ho your basa you betimi the league no.
Okay.
It is this week I'm looking forward. Whatever that happens, I think Real Madrid win no as ama competition no more ebie more. Ama say the interest around the La Liga game between the two of them and the Copa del Rey no brings a different vibe all together for these two teams.
Wow, Mesa Amate Medasi.